driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to me. So, we're going to be talking about having a good support system. And we need a good support system. We need one. All right. Question is, how do we go about getting a support system? What does a good support system look like? We say quite often that this is a we program, and we do this together. It is not something that's meant to be separated. A lot of that has to do with our isolation. So, I'm going to wait till the 3-minute mark, and I will do it. Still having a tough day. I don't know what's going on with me, man. I'm depressed for some stupid reason. I feel like I'm failing. I feel that's just not right. It's not right, man. And then sometimes I wonder, am I going the right route? Am I doing the right things? I need to do other things. So, let's do some captions and we'll get on with this. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion, and I'm going to be your host. If you're here, please say hello, whether we're watching the live or the rewatch. So finding and having a good support system. This may look like several different things. And it may take some of us some time to find that support system, right? And, it may be varied. It might be your parents. It might be a partner, a loved one, your children. It could be your children. Let's try and stay away from the children, though, because really when it comes down to it, you're the parent, and your child should not be solving your problems. I understand that our kids will be there for us sometimes, but our children should not be solving our problems. Okay. I think it's cute and everything that you put it online, but grow up and start solving your problems. Doesn't belong to that. I'm not a big fan of this camera. I mean, it's not. It won't. Here, let's try this. No, didn't work. Maybe it'll clear up here in a second. I think it's because I turned the lights off. It confused it. So our support system may come from different places. Hi, Ingrid. In fact, here's one. Ingrid's part of my support system. I'm part of her support system. Sometimes we do things and, like I didn't particularly want to go to the meeting, but I had time on my hands. There was no reason for me not to go. This is what bugging the shit out of me. There we go. Focus. No. But your support system may look different than other people's. But what is important is that you have one. Okay? But what is a support system? Let's talk about what a support system is not. Right? Cool. Thank you, Ingrid. Y'all just feeling a little blurry there. I don't even know if that's a good joke, but it was a joke. Like I was saying, one of those people is probably going to be a spouse, maybe. But what are we not looking for in a support system? Anybody that gives us advice, non-solicited advice. Okay. Now, when you get to know people, no, and I'll use Lori. I'm just going to use Lori because she comes on here and she ain't gonna mind because, it's funny. Lori and I have never met face to face, right? Ingrid and I have never met face to face, but I can rely on these people. I can rely on them. See, these people know where I'm going. They know my intention. They understand what I'm trying to do. So when I get out of that lane, I get a little butt kick back into my lane. That's one way of support. Okay. People that understand your intention and agree with it. Because you need somebody to support you. I've been doing a lot of work with Andrea at the Fentanyl Coalition, and we've become fast friends. I'm like, do you mind? She's like, do what you want. She's like, whatever way you need to into the group. There's already a trust that was built there. It felt automatic with her. Your sponsor is going to be part of your support system. Okay. A therapist would be great to have with a support system. What's great about therapists is they have to agree with you. I'm kidding. That was a good one. That one I thought was good. Right? Because a therapist is also in your corner. They are in your corner. They want to help you. Okay? You're going to want to meet the people you're going to want to associate yourself with the people that tend to meet other people where they're at without a second thought. Those are the people you want to hang out with. The people that are doing the right thing. Okay? Yeah, exactly. No, there's been that's why it was funny because been quite a few times my therapist had told me I was wrong. So, all right. See, that took time. That took some time. So that's another thing of having, see, now you hear me complain every now and again that, that I have like this small following, but I have a solid following. Solid. These people will listen to anything that I talk about. Okay. That's a support system. What is not a support system? Well, codependency. That is not a support system. Let's talk about codependency a little bit. I'm going to talk about my own codependency because the problem is once I got sober, I became a codependent. Why? Because I'm an extremist. People that have hard conversations, those are your people. Yeah. I have found that the people that I'm really close to are crazy like me. And we get to be crazy together, right? But we understand each other. People that do not make you explain everything, those are your people. You ever been around a person, your loneliness went away? It's one of your people. That's your intuition saying, this is the type of person that you need to be around. What's another not be around? Positivity. Somebody that is positive 100% of the time. That is toxic positivity. And they solve all their problems by being positive, which will not work. It won't work. Then what happens is you'll take a ride in the car with them and they'll become a totally different person. You watch. Okay. What are some other good things? Hold on. Look at this. I'm stuck with that codependence one now that I'm disabled. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what we attract, right? I mean, in the book, it says that many of us have mental disorders, but we do recover if we have the capacity to be honest. We are a special type of people. Okay. We're the ones that God really calls upon. Once we get our shit together, we become unstoppable forces. And I can point to any one of my friends and show you what a great example. A great example, you bet. And I can rely on these people. If they say they're going to show up to something, they show up. If they're not going to show up, I get a message saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to show up. Have a great time. We allow for leniency, right? I'll give you a good example. I hope you don't mind, Ingrid. Like Ingrid asked me to go to the movies. What the fuck am I? Hey, Ingrid, we're going to the movies. I won't make it. Neither one of us would make it through a movie. No way. That thing would have to be stopped like 20 times with Ingrid and I. All right. See, we get to have fun. So Ingrid asked me to go meeting because she was chairing, and I like to support Ingrid because she supports me. Okay. And she had to leave during the meeting. I didn't even give her any crap. See, real friends don't mind. And she didn't even have to say anything to me either. Why? Because she knows already that her kids are more important than me. You bet. If I'm talking to somebody on the phone and their children are trying to bone, they're like, leave me alone, I'm on the phone. I'm like, you know what? Put me on hold. Go ahead, take care of it. I do that. What are we saying to the, what did I just say? I just said, you know what? They have something going on and it's important. Let them take up space. Don't apologize to me because your child is being who they are. Don't worry about it. Of course, they want your attention because it's not available right now. Give them a little bit. They'll go, I don't mind. I really don't. So people that will hold space, people that will say, you're in my way and it's great. People that will tell you that they love you. And you'll know when it's true. Right? These are all great support systems. Okay, so let's cover it again real quick, which is yeah. Marshall and I talked a little bit after the meeting too, so it was good to catch up with him. I love Marshall. Sponsors, and make sure, I mean, for the newcomers anyway, if you have a sponsor and you don't feel like it's working out, go find another sponsor. It's okay. If their feelings get hurt, that's their own problem. Because even for me, I've had plenty of people do that. They say, Dion, I think you're great, but I would prefer a different sponsor. And I tell them, do you need any help? Yeah. When I ask people to do the podcast, I give them the option to say no. I'm like, you can say no without any guilt. You're not going to upset me. Right? Most people don't because I've become pretty good at picking speakers. So people that will hold space for you, people that listen, Okay. So when I'm talking to somebody and they get, I'm done with the conversation because they're not listening to me. Okay. That goes for meetings too. I'm getting a little tired of being in Zoom meetings while I'm talking to these people. I see these people fucking around, keep popping up on my, it's intrusive. I don't like it. Okay. If we were in a regular meeting, you wouldn't be able to do that shit. Okay. So let's not abuse. I understand we want to have fun, we want to chat. But if that's what you want, then get there 15 minutes early and stay 15 minutes after and do it the right way, for God's sakes. Right? And you'll get there. You're on your hunt. And it's already started. Remember? The other day, 2 more women popped up for you. All right. Sort of looking and trying to meet more women that may be able to sponsor me when mine no longer can. They'll appear. They'll appear. I guarantee it. I'll guarantee it. All right. That's going to be it for this one. I hope you all have a great day. Please be careful this Labor Day weekend. Please be careful. I love you all. It's true. It's true. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Peace out and have a day.